welcome back to Super Paper Mario on Game Night. I'm your host Tanner, and joining me is Ezra. I don't know if Peyton and Lindy are coming tonight, but it's just the two of us right now. Ezra's ranting, or positively ranting about something, and then I've just had an exciting moment when I was about to have dinner this evening.
What was your exciting moment?
It was more of a teaching moment with one of my editors. You start with your rants while I shop.
I do the shopping thing. No, but so I busted out the 3DS. I've just started a brand new game of Ocarina of Time. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play through this. I'm gonna get as because honest to goodness, that game I don't really need to get all the pieces of heart to beat the game myself. I like having the big Goron sword, so I'm definitely gonna do that as far as like extra things. I'm gonna do the gold Skulltulas. Really like doing that. But like apart from that, I've just been playing. I was like, this is such a good game. And it's on the 3DS too, so I'm sitting there playing it and just like loving it. And then I busted out Pokemon Soul Silver and restarted all of that game.
Pokemon Soul Silver?
Yep, that save file that I was playing at the time, I only had 8 badges. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna delete it and I'm gonna start fresh. And
really?
Oh yeah, and I've been digging it. And on that one, so like on that save file, I had like some shinies too, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
That feeling dangerous tonight, are we?
I was
deleting. Oh wait, no, I don't want the cake.
Like shiny save file, because and then here's the thing, like. My original save file on there, I had a whole bunch. I had shinies. I had like 100% of the game. I had all the Pokemon, all that stuff. I'd use the action replay to get the Arceus. What's it called? That event. Because there was an event where you could get Arceus, Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina in those games.
In which ones?
In Soul Silver. And,
okay, so in the older...
Yeah, so I'd use like the action replay to get that event, to be able to play that event.
I see, okay.
And so that one would have been 100%ed. So even with that one, what I did was I went and back when Pokemon Home came out, right, because you couldn't transfer Pokemon from there, but you could trade them across generations to move them up. So that's what I did. So honestly, most of my Pokemon Home now, or like at that point Pokemon Bank, was from my Heart Gold or from my Soul Silver playthrough.
Right.
Like most of those, I just traded them across generations. So I think like Pokemon Bank came around with Black and White 2, right? Was it Black and White 2?
It went from we had the Gen 3 games. Mm-hmm. So Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, including Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah.
So from there, you would use that, and then going into Diamond and Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
I think at the time it was just the DS, so the DS cartridge and Game Boy Advance cartridge. Like if you had those two connected together, then you could catch the Pokemon in this one park, in Diamond and Pearl, and then with Diamond and Pearl, with another DS application called the Poke Dream Radar, right? So that one's for the Black and White series,
right?
So for Gen 5, and then going from there, you would be able to use the Poke Transfer to take it to the Pokemon Bank.
Right, that's what I ended up using.
Yeah, because the Pokemon Bank, that's... Because at the time, that's what it started when X and Y came out.
Right,
yeah.
Right. Because I just remember trading up from there, and it took for freaking ever to move those Pokemon over. But that's what
and recatching all of them.
Yeah, that's what's in most of my Pokemon Home now is that.
I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this, and then Ezra's gonna positively rant some more, and then I'm gonna.
Oh, that's like the end of my rant. Like I've just been playing. Like,
okay.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll read the dialogue. I'll read whoever shows up to talk, and then I'll a gush. What just happened? Under the looming shadow of the void, the world slowly drifted toward demise. But not all hope was lost. 2 pure hearts had yet to be found. Could our daring heroes find them, or was the world doomed to be devoured? Mario, Peach, and Bowser ventured through the next door to find out. Okay, so I had a teaching moment with one of my editors. Like, I had just barely started... I just barely, like, pulled my frozen pizza out of the oven. I was about to eat. And then, before I took my first bite, I just remembered something. This little trick that you could do in Premiere Pro. So, for context, okay, well, no. So, there's this feature called markers. So, it's just like, you know, you could place, like, markers on... Okay, sorry, I'm going to stop myself so I can keep the game moving.
You got it.
Look at that. The void. It's enormous here. Much bigger than it is in Flipside. This dimension must be very close to destruction. We better hurry. We have a pure heart to find. Oh, yes.
Okay. Hoping that no NPC shows up. But, so with markers in Premiere Pro, so, like, you can place them, like, above video clips. So they're just, so the markers are just, like, sitting on the timeline. And with these markers, like, I can leave comments about whatever's going on in the video or any changes that need to be made there.
Gotcha.
I yield to talk me gushing, and then I gotta read whoever is talking here.
Wow, he yielded.
I am shamed! Shame! Ah, so you run, coward. You disgrace your family's honor. Another unworthy of...
He looks like a Canadian person from freaking South Park.
I have seen enough South Park to know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, they have all the Canadians, like, have like, a mouth like that.
What were their names, the main 2 Canadians?
Oh, Terrence and Philip.
Philip! Yes, Terrence? I have to pause.
It never fails to get a
laugh. Another unworthy opponent. When will this hero of legend appear? Time is running out, and still he refuses to show his face.
Hey, guy. Relax, friend.
Hey, guy. Relax.
Guy. Relax, friend.
Hey, guy. Relax, friend. It's me, Mario.
It's freaking awesome.
You stop now. You at the close of a crazy. You must be, if you mean to challenge me. Woo!
His name is Mario. He's not here to challenge you.
Aha, so it begins, challenger. I am known as Jade Blooper, guardian of the first gate. Prepare for game over. Hacha! Oh, round 1. Okay, I guess we're fighting now.
Take mouse.
Yeah, so all this world is, it's just a tournament.
What?
Just kind of like its own pit of 100 trials. You're just fighting all these guys.
Oh, that dude got rickety wrecked.
No, I'm ready! Your power is great, challenger!
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
What?
It's the Canadian ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G?
Guy.
It's
like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, friend. W, X, and... Yeah, that's the Canadian ABCs according to South Park.
Okay. The skills are impressive. So the hero of legend has finally revealed himself. You may go to the next gate.
What next gate? What is going on here?
Oh, splendid! Oh, what a performance! And what exact garb you drape yourself in, challenger. What a rousing spectacle of martial artistry!
Sorry, but who are you?
Insolence! So respect, dog. You stand before King Summer, ruler of the Summer Guys.
I am a butterfly.
Your unusual fighting style brings me amusement to no end. As a reward for your victory, I shall allow you a glimpse of my treasure. Behold!
Ooh.
That's a pure heart.
Indeed, it is the pride of the kingdom. If you desire it, prove your worth by defeating my loyal vassals in a tournament.
Your vassals, King Sammer?
In our kingdom, there is a legend that has been passed down through generations. When a great hole appears in the sky, the world will soon be devoured. The tempest in the sky grows larger by the day. It must be stopped. But the legend goes on, and so I shall continue a very dramatic reading. Only one thing can stop the void. The great hero must be given the pure heart. Vassals, to me! And you see all of these guys.
Dang.
Hail, Slammer! 100 strong! These are my vassals! Should you beat them all, you will prove you are the true hero. Yes, I shall reward you with the pure heart if you best my other 99 Sammer guys. Be gone, Sammer guys, and move to your tournament positions. I'm sure I'll be on the edge of my throne throughout this thrilling tournament. I will await your arrival at the palace. The tournament has begun. Let skill decide. So the king will give us a pure heart if we beat the other 99 Sammer guys. You better get started. Sense. You have a lot of fighting to do. Okay, now, so markers.
Right.
I just talked about, you could place them on the sequence or the timeline, and it looks like they're above the video, and you can leave comments on them. You can make the markers wider to act as like a duration cover type of thing. But then, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read what these guys have to say. They all say pretty much the same thing. Okay, yes, haha. Okay, markers. Oh, okay, so they're that smart. Okay. It's hard to focus what I'm trying to say in playing. I know I say that all the time. And then, for example, with these game night episodes, for both here and late game night. So after I'm happy with how our session has been edited, I place markers across that whole timeline to indicate like where to cut to start and end each episode.
Right.
So sometimes it'll just be one marker, so it'll abruptly stop there, and then it'll stop after that marker,
Got it.
There's another instance where I would place two markers close together, so in one episode, it'll end there, but on the next episode, it'll repeat that last portion from that previous episode, if that makes sense. Okay, but that's not what I'm getting at. So there's a little trick that I just remembered, and I decided to share it with my editor that I'm working with. So, hang on, I'm going to switch over to Thudley to deal even more out. More damage.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, Bowser's like the strongest, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to describe this as verbally as possible. So let's say you have this video clip.
Okay.
And you trim it so it looks like a short clip, right? So you can play... So if you left click on that clip in the timeline, but, just selecting it.
Yeah.
You press the M key to place a marker. Then you have placed this marker on that actual video clip.
Right.
Next, let's say I want to duplicate that clip.
Okay.
So I hold Alt. I select that clip. I hold the Alt key, drag it over. Not only I have duplicated that clip, but that marker's also on that duplicated clip as well.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, try to stay with me here.
Okay.
Okay. So next, with that duplicated clip.
Correct.
Let's say I extend the clip like towards the right.
Okay.
And then I move my timeline cursor just to the right of that clip, on the clip.
Right.
I place another marker on that clip, right?
Okay.
And then you go back to that first clip that you had put in before.
Right.
You drag it over. That second marker is also on there.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so it kind of saves you time and make sure that you have the marker in the same spot both clips, same location.
Yeah, to that degree.
Makes sense.
So like in my case, we have a client where at some point like last month, like we had already like cut up like these videos for them, just these really short videos. And then like after sending them a batch of videos, they said, they gave us feedback for it, and then to narrow down which clips we haven't used or what we have already used, it would just be kind of a hassle to like go through like all the footage again and just to determine like what to use to create like a new video out of that, if that makes sense. So I was kind of dreading that like I gave it to one of my guys to like spend all day long just like watching through all the stuff just to make new videos out of these footages from our clients. But then I remember about this market trick, and then like I was getting a bit too enthusiastic, like as I was like telling my editor about this. But hopefully it helps put him in the right direction and to do the process, just to go through the editing process like much more quicker.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it'd be much faster, much easier to maintain. That makes sense. I like it.
It's like I kid you not, like I had never felt like this excited for a long time, and probably like the first time like I even taught someone like how to actually
kind of a cool trick.
To teach someone like this technique.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Well, heck yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I have to gush about right now.
Nice. That was a good gush. I like it.
Yeah.
Your dog pissed on me today.
Ace?
Yes. First.
Okay. What's the context?
Okay.
Give me some context.
So first of all, I felt bad because like we got there.
You felt bad?
Yeah. So like.
Oh right, you brought your kids over to my mom to do some photography stuff.
Right. So Ace was in the kitchen. Right. A gate was up, and like he was barking.
Which gate? Like the kind of a thicker plastic gate or the metal gate?
Metal one.
Okay, that one. Okay.
So he was there, and he wanted to come in. He was just like barking at me. So I like look at him, and I was kind of, like, or like whatever. I didn't do anything like didn't do anything loud, didn't do anything crazy. So I do that, and he kind of backs down, and then I felt bad. I was like, oh no, I scared him. I didn't mean to scare him. I was just playing with him. But then he was kind of skittish around me for the rest of the time. Like kind of scared of me. I felt bad. I was like, "Come on, man! Like we're buddies, right?" And so I'm trying to like pet him or whatever. He doesn't want anything to do with me.
Really? He's that terrified of you?
Yeah. I didn't do anything crazy. Like I said, I was just like, blah, blah, blah. Right? Literally like that loud too. But so then your mom's like, "Here, give him a piece of salami." And we finished with the photo shoot and everything, and he'll be friends with you. So like when you're dealing with a dog that's like scared of you, right? You don't sit square to him. You don't look straight at him. You kind of look away from him and just kind of give him the treat to the side. You don't make eye contact. So like I'm tearing off pieces of it, giving it to him, getting him a little bit closer, Okay, so you're not looking at him yet. You're feeding him salami. Right, and slowly getting closer and just telling him, "Hey, good dog," or "You're a good boy," or like doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, he warms up, right? And he lets me pet him and everything. Then, like, so I'm like crouched down. It's in the room where you guys' TV is. So I'm crouched down, and your mom's sitting on the bench or the giant ottoman.
Mm-hmm.
Right, she's sitting down there. So he jumps up behind her, comes over, and just kind of jumps up on me. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's good. Like now we're friends again. And then he proceeds to piss on me.
Wait, hold on. I was focusing on that fight. Say that again.
So he's standing up, like So I've stood up at this point, and so his back legs are on the ottoman. Jumps up, puts his paws up on me, and I'm petting him, and then he pees on me.
Wait, his back legs are on the ottoman.
On the ottoman.
So is he just like his front legs like standing on the ground?
No, his front legs are on me. His back legs are on the ottoman.
Oh,
still.
okay.
So he's kind of like standing up. He's got his paws right here, and I'm just petting him. He's like, oh, he's a good boy, and then he pees on me.
I guess he likes you.
I guess he does. Tried to hump my leg or my arm once.
Yeah.
And then now he pissed
That one time he harassed you.
Arkham's Knight episode, right?
Yep, Arkham Knight. That was in that first episode.
Check it out on Late Game Night, ladies and gentlemen. No, but yeah. So apparently we're friends. Like,
well, yeah. If you pee on people, like they're automatically your friends. That's how it works.
I told Barbara, I was like, next time I'm just gonna pee on him preemptively. That's gonna be my first move. I was like, hey, Ace. Guess this is what we're doing now. Like, what in Rome? No. But yeah, he got like really scared of me while I was just like messing with him a little bit. I was like, whoa, like going after him. He was not a fan of me. Dang.
So you challenged your skill in the duel of 100?
Oh wow, he's the ultimate one. Wait, this is number 12, and you gotta do 100?
Well, really, in this game we don't. Well, I mean, in this chapter in particular, for the sake of story, no, we don't fight all 100 of them.
Oh, nice.
So, come on. Ooh, there we go. I think we just do like the first 2 levels of this game. So I think it's just like 25 Sammer guys in each level.
That's not bad. Dang. No, but I've been playing, like I said, a lot more 3DS titles. I also played, I also started playing Oracle of Ages, or Oracle of Seasons, but like that's the thing that sucks, because like I've got both of them, and I've linked them together using the codes.
Yeah.
Right, that you get when you beat the game. Now I've gone back in, and I don't know where I am. Right, I hadn't beaten the game.
And Oracle of Ages
or Seasons.
Or Seasons.
So yeah, so now I've got to like restart both of them from scratch, kind of thing. Cause like, all right, and here's why. Right, most people would be like, well, why are you trying to play these games that are like well over 20 years old? But those games. Okay, so this is how revolutionary these were. This is Game Boy Color game. Okay, you're playing one. You meet people. They give you secret codes, right? You then take those codes and enter it in on the other game, and you get special perks. Now, when you beat the game on one of them, and then you go and play the game on the other one, and you enter in the code that you got from beating the previous one, essentially your adventure continues on the second game. Then, once you beat that game, you get a code from there and take it back, and it's a return save file, so you're playing through the original game twice, but you can get way cooler items. Right, like items that you don't that you otherwise would not get. Right, like so for example, there's a big Goron sword you can get in that game, and I don't know like how familiar you are with it, but like you assign an item to the A button, you assign an item to the B button. Right,
in the 3D.
Yeah. So, no. In Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, has the same as Link's Awakening.
Oh, okay.
Right, same style. Like you assign, like I always assign the sword to B, and then whatever else. Right, usually but there's a item that you can get if you do a return save on Oracle of Ages and Seasons, where it's the big Goron sword, where you have a sword that takes up both A and B.
Also a big sword.
Big old sword, but it does a crap ton of damage. You can also get like special rings and special events that happen in the game if you play back. And as a 12-year-old, that was freaking awesome, right? Because like I played the snot out of Oracle Seasons. Like that was my jam, right? That was still one of the best games I've ever played. Actually, I may have just a sec. I may have that freaking game book again. Just a sec.
Okay, I'm gonna go on.
Do the dialogue.
Brother, are you hot? Slipping grip, clammy ham, why are you here? Why have you left your gates? We were worried about you. Brother, return to the academy. They will take you back. Yes, let's return to the academy and earn an advanced sweaty palm belt. Perhaps I will forget myself in his quest for dog slapping power. As for you, you may pass. You may pass the gas. Ha ha ha! You've beaten us. Now go on and shame the rest like you have shamed us. May the martial arts spirits grant you luck. Onward to glory.
Yeah, that was a negative. It was not in there. I think I've got it. I think I've got that one in stores because I have a collection of books, game books and stuff. Ran our storage unit there, but anywho, those games were freaking awesome, and I like, especially playing Oracle of Seasons, like so much fun. Like, and that was one where I got excited for the game before I even played the game. Right, like I played it on, I read the game book, so I got that first, and then I was able to like play the games, but like be able to do the linking the two different games together, was so cool, right? And this is like
back in the day when you'd have to actually have this link cable between two Game Boy consoles.
Yep. And with this one, you didn't even have to have the cable.
Oh, really?
You just had to have the code. So once you entered in the code, when you had that, so like what you would do is you would like, and it's not just like, oh, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? There's some letters in there, but a lot of it's like symbols and arrows and like punctuation and stuff. So like, you had to like draw this code essentially, and just hope that that you got it right, because otherwise you have to go in and beat the last boss again. And honestly, on those games, the last boss was legitimately hard. But then even like once you did the return link, you would get to you got to fight Ganon, Twinrova, like it would go all in on these.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this still Oracle of Seasons or?
Yeah, Oracle of Seasons and Ages.
Twinrova was an Oracle of.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So you would do you would fight the two witches separately. Kume and Kutake, right? Yeah, and then Twinrova too, like when they formed together, and they were a boss.
Really?
Really. It is that freaking cool. Like
I thought they were just exclusive. Well, the Twinrova boss. I thought that was just the only appearance in Ocarina of Time.
Nope. Let's see. I'll pull up a picture of it. It's cool. Like I said, I absolutely devoured those games. Like, you know when you play a game so much that you've done literally everything in the game you can do? Like, that was those games for me. This is pulled up. Leaked images reveal a Legend of Zelda Lego set could be coming soon. That'd be cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd buy that. I would buy the snot out of that, actually. Like, the Mario ones is like, okay, that'd be fun. That'd be kind of cool. You could, like, remake Mario levels or whatever with Legos. Zelda? I'd make the Temple of Time, man. Like, do, like,
the void's getting bigger.
Gross.
The void's growing larger. We have to hurry. Hurry? Why not pause and savor the show?
I'm assuming that's Dimentio. Is that Dimentio? Or Count Bleck?
I think so. Look. See?
Oh, it's Count Bleck.
Gross.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeah,
really? Wow.
You fight Ganon as well. Right? Like...
So, Twinrova and Ganon.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So sick, dude.
Come on, Nintendo, remake that like you did for Link's Awakening.
If they do that, dude, that'd be so freaking cool.
Yeah.
It is already far too late to stop. Count Bleck! Oh, excuse me. I'm still having a vomiting problem. Who's the creepy clown with the cake? Count Bleck. Oh wait, no, that's that's him talking. I thought it was someone else talking. Who's the creepy clown with the cape? Count Bleck. Blah, 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 blah. The prophecy unfolds smoothly thanks to the Chaos Heart.
Hey guys.
Hey, there you are, you slackers.
Sorry, slackers.
Okay.
Whenever someone says slacker, I think of that dude from Back to the Future.
Which dude?
The principal.
The bald one?
Yeah, he tells Marty McFly his dad was a slacker.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Or am I crazy?
No.
Please tell me that's true.
Let me look it up.
Not.
You're a slacker.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
The light of each world will be snuffed out one by one.
Why would you want to do something so unspeakable?
You question, Count Bleck? This worthless world's destruction matters not. Far better for Count Bleck to wipe it out of existence than let it remain.
You're right. I looked it up. I looked up slacker scene.
Good. Oh, thank goodness.
How can you say that? For being a slacker. That's horrible.
Count Bleck scoffs at you. An insignificant Pixl lectures Count Bleck on what is right and wrong.
This is not up for discussion. You're wrong and sick. All living things have a heart. They're all priceless. You can't just erase them.
Of all things you defend the heart, nothing could be more worthless. All things are meaningless. Aside from Timpani, no treasure mattered in the least to me.
Timpani?
Speak no more! This world is dying under the monocled gaze of Count Bleck. But don't let that stop you from trying to find a pure heart you will never acquire. Bleck. No, excuse me.
Oh dear.
World goes squish soon! Must tell King Sammer! Must not accidentally squish King again.
So I come with... I'm so upset right now.
What happened? Huh?
So we went to Oriental Garden,
Okay.
and I
The one in Salem.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And I ordered orange chicken
Okay.
with white rice.
Okay.
This is my
Oh.
rice,
I'm assuming
separate from the chicken.
Okay.
This is my chicken.
That isn't. Did they give you? Oh, they gave you the sauce
And
separate.
this is my sauce that I have to now make my own orange chicken after ordering it from a sit-down restaurant.
On the menu, it says something. It says in like Japanese, some assembly required. They put that on there.
I was like, how? This is like the most lazy thing that I've ever seen in my whole life. And Peyton's like, well, maybe they just didn't know how much sauce you want. I said, no, Peyton.
It's
Or every
orange
Chinese place would do that. Like,
This.
I was like, why is there so many boxes in here? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, because mine, I have to.
They do that with the sweet and sour pork too.
And then
I thought it was a pork thing. Like I was like, oh, okay, I got.
They put all of Peyton's stuff in one box.
That's funny.
But then they put his in a
look at
plastic
this guy.
bag, in a separate plastic bag because it spills when you pick it up.
I believe it.
I'm gonna need a bowl. I can't mix it on a plate.
Deep breaths, Lindy. Deep breaths.